Have you seen these chases before? It's like a war zone all across America. In Seattle, two brothers' helicopter-assisted escape through the city is breathtaking, while in Atlanta, a suspect fleeing at 250 kilometers per hour is caught by a K-9 team. In Fort Smith, a driver crossing state lines tries to lose his trail in the woods. In Florida, a stolen Mercedes plunges into the Everglades. If you're ready, let's begin.
Out the window that he has a kid and he's losing control. We're on the off ramp. He's lost control, faced the wrong way.
On May 7th, 2025, at approximately 8:20 p.m., a Washington State Patrol trooper observed a Honda Civic driving dangerously while improperly changing lanes on westbound I-90 near Preston, and signaled for it to pull over. The driver, later identified as Victor A. Hernandez Paredes, 21, refused to comply and fled, quickly turning the incident into a high-speed pursuit. What made the incident interesting was that Victor's younger brother, 18-year-old Daniel, arrived at the scene in a silver Infiniti and began harassing the police. He was obstructing the police from apprehending his brother.
Driver with a red black jacket to the front.
There's two vehicles now, and this is the Infiniti right in front of me.
If you enjoy action-packed chases and detailed police reports, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We share new videos every day.
I'm with them and I see the Infiniti as well.
The Honda has a flat tire, the rear right tire is flat. This car is falling apart from the rear bumper.
269 Honda has a flat tire falling apart too.
Exiting the High Point. Sorry, we were coming from Highlands when I originally stopped him. He yelled out the window that he has a kid and he's losing control. We're on the off ramp. He's lost control, faced the wrong way.
The older brother deliberately spun his vehicle. The younger brother immediately pulled in front of him. This was a new move in the escape. Unexpectedly, the incident turned into a coordinated escape by the two brothers.
We
have a patrol car. Now he's going westbound in eastbound lanes, and there is a kid in the vehicle, and there's another female in the passenger seat.
So start rolling, slow down. So just yep.
Do not follow the wrong way. Try to follow the right way, and ultimately we'll get it set up again.
They come back westbound from High Point. I took over ticket from the correct lanes of traffic.
1268. We're starting rolling, slow down. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, easy, easy.
The older brother, who managed to escape, spun again when he saw the police in front of him while driving in the wrong direction. But this time his speed was high, and he crashed into the grass and was caught.
Looks like Seattle's lighting them up. They're stopping right here. South Elmwood, please. Just over the train tracks.
Traffic cameras spotted Daniel heading toward Bellevue. The Guardian 1 helicopter took off and, working in coordination with the Seattle police, tracked Daniel through the city and eventually apprehended him. Both brothers face multiple serious charges, including evading arrest, obstruction, and reckless endangerment.
Stay here, Ellie. Holy shit. Yes.
This incident turned into a truly breathtaking chase in Georgia. After spotting a vehicle with completely tinted windows on Interstate 75 North, Clayton County deputies ordered it to stop. The driver, later identified as Jay Shaw, ignored the lights and siren, passing vehicles at 153 miles per hour on the shoulder, making dangerous lane changes, and committing serious traffic violations, including HOV lane violations. The driver continued to pose a major threat to traffic. He continued to accelerate through heavy traffic in his sports car and made dangerous passes.
We're still going north on 75. About to pass CW Grand. If I get a chance, I'm going to ram. Speed will be 134. Still 75 north, past CW Grand.
What do you think the police should do at the beginning of such a chase? Should they intervene immediately to stop the driver? Or should they wait for the driver to tire and make a mistake? Which makes more sense to you?
To University. Correction, made a left on a prior street. Speed is to 70. Check K9 to call us in there. Like all time. Gonna be on Edgewood Ave. Making a right. Making a right on Boulevard Street. Gonna be going. Going back to Memorial Drive from Boulevard. He's just 41 at that intersection. He's losing control. Stand by.
When they reached the city center, the driver managed to pull ahead. However, it had started to rain a little. The driver was unaware of the potential of this powerful vehicle. As he accelerated, the vehicle skidded and he lost control. He crashed into a tree on the side of the road. Passers-by immediately took out their cell phones and started recording. Shaw immediately got out of the vehicle and fled on foot. However, the Clayton County K9 TIR and Cobra team caught up with Shaw shortly thereafter. During the apprehension, K9 TIR bit the suspect and medical personnel intervened. A stolen Glock 19 was found in the vehicle and Shaw had a felony record.
He's on foot, on foot. Across the fence from going through the field.
On the evening of May 8th, 2025, Arkansas State Police spotted an unlicensed Ford Escort at the Interstate 540 exit. The driver, Michael Dwayne Richardson, refused to stop and sped west on Rutgers Road. The chase quickly extended to the Oklahoma border.
Something 24. 1037. We are going down Rutgers towards Oklahoma, I believe. It's a red Ford passenger car, no 28. Looks like one odd. Speed 68.
Richardson drove at speeds of hundreds of kilometers per hour on U.S. Highway 112, making dangerous lane changes and passing vehicles on the shoulder.
Still on Rutgers, coming up the Texas Road. He might have, no, he's still going. We're on a dirt road going back towards 271, I believe. Looks like he threw something up the driver's side.
Railroad crossing.
We're paralleling a power line. I'm not sure which direction we're going.
Do you think turning onto dusty dirt roads gave the suspect an advantage? Or could he have lost control at any moment due to panic and crashed?
I'm catching up to him. I'm going to try to TVI him if I get a good spot.
Looks like you're about to come up to a curb. So they turn onto Mayor Avenue.
I ain't stayed on Gary. We're still south, I guess. He just crashed out. He just crashed out. He's on foot, on foot.
On North Gray Street, the driver lost control and crashed the vehicle into ditches and dirt embankments. The vehicle spun clockwise and came to a stop in the grassy area across the road. Richardson got out of the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot, but police K-9 units were deployed shortly thereafter. Richardson surrendered at the police station the following day and faces charges.
Approaching the pit 381 1048.
On May 8, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol Trooper Michael J. Abramatis responded to a BOLO alert for a white Range Rover reported stolen from Collier County. In the same incident, a black Mercedes believed to be connected to the theft was also identified. The vehicle was reported traveling southbound along Interstate 75, working in coordination with Miccosukee Police. Trooper Abramatis soon located the Range Rover abandoned. However, two suspects emerged from a nearby swamp, got into the black Mercedes, and attempted to flee again. The chase reached speeds of 225 kilometers per hour on Interstate 75. The Mercedes driver created a deadly risk by passing through the emergency lane in heavy traffic. The driver was making dangerous passes at high speed and continuing with sudden maneuvers. Would these aggressive actions help in his capture?
Activating Flamingo.
The pursuit continued onto the Interstate 595 expressway. At the Flamingo Road intersection, the driver briefly lost control of the vehicle. At that moment, Trooper Abramates successfully stopped the vehicle by performing a PIT maneuver. The Mercedes spun around and came to a stop facing the opposite direction, but 4 people exited the vehicle and fled on foot. Broward County Sheriff's deputies and local police arrived at the scene shortly thereafter. 3 suspects were apprehended in a wooded area. Stolen license plates, cell phones, burglary tools, and narcotics were found inside the Mercedes. On May 9, 2025, 46-year-old Charles William Moore, wanted in Alberta, led police on a dangerous 12-minute chase. Alberta police had gone to Moore's home with an arrest warrant, but when Moore approached the house, he spotted the patrol car, fled into the woods, and then took to the road to escape. The chase began on Old Foley Highway, with the vehicle reaching speeds of 145 kilometers per hour, creating a major hazard both on the highway and in neighborhoods.
Right now, we're finna go in the Mallard Point.
301 Georgia, 320 trailer park.
All right, 301, he's coming back. Back on 98, headed towards the Beach Express. We're going to turn right and go 1060, just run the red light. We're going towards Foley.
Chief Stan Devane and other officers pursued Moore along Highway 98. He passed through a suspicious RV park, residential areas, and the parking lots of stores on busy Highway 59.
Notify Foley, he's extremely.
Where are you watching us from? Do such chases happen around you? If so, how does the police respond? Please share your thoughts with us.
Big on
1 Poplar. To Pecan Street.
Get up on him, Ryan.
Advised he has tried to strike Chief several times now. Another 300 east. It's gonna be Pedigo. Therefore, west on Pedigo. 305 south on Juniper. South on Juniper.
The driver entered almost every street. It was as if he was looking for something. Meanwhile, the number of police officers in pursuit was increasing. The outcome was obvious from the start. Let's see what happens in the end.
Turning into Azalea Trace Drive.
This chase demonstrated the determination of small-town police units in Alabama. While in Germany, pursuits in similar situations are usually conducted with air support. In the U.S., local teams can sustain the pursuit for a long time, and their immediate intervention stands out. Do you think the police could have stopped Moore earlier? Did they miss an earlier opportunity?
That's behind liquidation outlet. 301 coming towards you.
He's looping around Pin Air. He's headed back towards the right. Okay, he's turning around on us. He's headed back towards 98.
According to eyewitness accounts, Moore drove through the parking lot without even braking, nearly running over pedestrians. Police maneuvered to stop the vehicle in the Winn-Dixie Market parking lot, but Moore managed to escape.
We're in the Winn-Dixie parking lot. If y'all get a chance, put him out. Take him out. It's too dangerous. Take him out. You just hit me. Coming back out on 59.
Shortly thereafter, Moore lost control of his vehicle and crashed while entering the McDonald's parking lot. Police surrounded the vehicle and stopped it. However, Moore got out of the vehicle and ran into the O'Reilly Auto Parts store. He was apprehended there and taken into custody at the scene. Fortunately, no one was injured during the chase. Don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow in the new video.